Hi everybody, this is Alyce-Kay Ruckelhaus from Threshold of Hineni. Yesterday I led you in praying about abortion, and we prayed the Chaplet of Divine Mercy about abortion. If you missed that, then I will have a link in the description below so that you can go to that and pray with me. And I invite you to pray this on a regular basis, maybe once a week. Pray about abortion with me on that video. But I wanted to share with you, I didn't even think of this when I had chosen this topic, but I realized afterwards I should share with you my latest book, which is To Love Mercy. Now, this is actually what the ebook looks like. I know this is a paperback, but this is what the ebook looks like, and the paperback actually has a black border around it, so you'll see that. And I'll put a link below, of course, for it. It says book 1 from the He Has Shown You series. Okay, so it's the first book in a new series, but it has the same characters and it carries on. It resolves the cliffhanger from book 4 in the Isaiah Cadre series. So I'm still going to write more in the Isaiah Cadre series, but this jumps forward about 35 years, so I didn't want to have it be book 5. In that'll only make sense if you've read my books. There will be a link for the first book in the series down below also, which you can actually get for free. Okay, so this is a book about a doctor who is doing his residency and he's performing abortions, and it shows how God works in his heart to understand that those abortions are wrong. And I don't want to tell you the whole story, but you'll see how he eventually becomes a pro-life doctor. And the reason that I wrote this book is because one of my readers introduced me to another woman whose son is a pro-life doctor in Florida. His name is Dr. Bill Lyle, and I will link him below. He's just amazing. He bought an abortion clinic and he shut it down, obviously, right away. And he is a OBGYN and helps women, obviously he's in obstetrics and gynecology, so he is a doctor for women and delivers babies. But one of the things, and the reason that I was put in touch with him, is because he performs abortion reversal, which is just really, really amazing. And there are a bunch of doctors in the US and now and in a whole bunch of other countries. Last time I had heard, I think it was 14 countries, but that was a year or two ago, so maybe even more now, who are able to do these abortion reversals, and it's really not that difficult, and they have huge success. So, and it's not dangerous or anything. So this is talked about in this book, and because when I talked to him for the first time, I mean, the man was walking through an airport, and he is just spouting out information, just so much information. I'm writing like crazy. I didn't really know why I'm talking to him. I knew it was probably going to be about abortion reversal because I had prepared a little bit by watching some of his, I think all of his videos that he had out at that point. So I knew what he was about, but it didn't even occur to me that he might suggest that I write a book about it, which he did. And I think I took like 12 pages of notes that day. And in another conversation, I took a whole bunch more. So I just have like this notebook full of notes of things that he taught me about this. And to be honest, when he first suggested that I write a book about abortion reversal as another way of getting the word out to people, because not very many people really know that it is possible to reverse an abortion when women have taken the abortion pill. Obviously not the abortion where they remove the baby from the mother's womb, but where they take an abortion pill. And he saw that as a way of getting the word out a little bit more. And to be honest, I felt, first of all, like, wow, no, that's like so far out of my realm, and not in an area that I would be able to write about. And then also because I was writing books that were set in the 1980s at that time, and this obviously couldn't be in the 1980s, and I didn't know how I could just jump forward 35 years and do that. So I was going to say no, but being a good Christian woman, I said, I'll pray about it. You know how we say that sometimes, and we do mean that we'll pray about it, but we're still going to say no. Well, I prayed about it. I went and I took my nap, and when I woke up, I had like basically the outline of this story and knew how I was going to do it. And also, God had shown me in the process how He had put foreshadowing for this book that I didn't even know I was going to write. I had no idea that I was going to write it. He put foreshadowing in my other 4 books that lead up to this book. I mean, isn't that? I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. I always get goosebumps talking about that because it's just like, that was not my idea at all. And so the things that are really awesome in this book, that's God's credit. If there's anything that's messed up, that's me. I'm just human. But I think it's a really awesome story. And what I write is transformational fiction. So hopefully it's a good story and it really keeps you engaged. And people do say that. But mainly, I want this to change your life. I want God to work in your life and draw you closer to Him and help you to see another way that you can live radically for Him. That's my hope with every one of the books that I write. So I invite you to find the link below and read this book. If you want to start with the first book in the whole series, I also have a link below to receive that for free. So anyway, I just needed to tell you about this because we had just talked about abortion. We just prayed about abortion. And again, if you missed the video where I prayed with you about abortion, then please do go back. Please pray that with me regularly. Let's pray for an end to abortion. All right, I love you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.